quarterback job to be easy. You don't want them out there working too hard and thinking too much, because then that's when interceptions happen. Kellen, I mean the Chiefs.
Chill.
The Chiefs. The Chiefs, man. What's going on with our boy, man? What's up with Mahomes?
I mean, it's on last year.
I mean, yeah, you think he bored? He just bored with the regular season? He just trying things at this point? Like, what's going on? A lot of people, they got questions about the interceptions, Joe. Like, they went out and got you all these weapons. Some of your running backs is coming back. I mean, technically, they asked these same questions when they went into that Super Bowl game, right? Because the 49ers was riding high. They was finding ways to come back and win games. They said, Purdy, we got our man here. We got all of our offensive weapons back. But this is the rematch. You know, nothing says rematch. Like, imagine if someone was on the Eagles, how much. Hey, shout out to Ty, man. How much better that offense will be. Ty will always find a way, right? He will find a way. But the rematch is here. It's America's game of the week. I can't wait to hear Tom Brady say good things, because Tom Brady better be announcing this game. He done did every Cowboy game. You better be announcing this one. I can't wait to hear what he has to say about Mahomes, and also the praise that he has for his favorite team coming up as a kid, the San Francisco 49ers. But Joe, who has a better day?
You know, it's funny when you look at Mahomes' numbers, right? Like last week, 331 yards, 0 TDs, 1 interception. Dang, Mahomes, what's going on? He really played a good game. It's just that, like, when they get to the goal line, they just you know, here you go, hand the ball off, there you go, you got a touchdown. Go ahead, do your thing. You know what I mean?
Must be nice.
But I do feel like that was one of his best games of the year to me. The New Orleans game. But will he have a better game than Brock Purdy? Nah, I think Brock Purdy will have a better game, but Mahomes don't have to have a better game to win this game. We got to understand what kind of team they are right now. You know, they're more so like, first of all, Mahomes is down weapons. Pacheco is out. Hollywood Brown is out. Rashid Rice is out. So and then we just heard it from the Chiefs fan in the comment section. Juju out. Well, we gotta confirm that though. But that'll be tough. Because Juju had a big game the last game he played.
Juju showing up on the injury report is questionable. I don't know if he out, but he questionable.
You know what I mean? So that's a lot of weapons out. So they're gonna lean on the defense. You know. So, but when you look at the 49ers, they got healthy. Debo is back. Kittle is back. Ayuk is playing better. You know, he had his best game last game, you know? So now obviously C-Mac is not there. And Brock Purdy, he had probably his best game of the year against Seahawks last week.
He definitely did. He balled out.
You know, and a lot of people say, oh, but the Chiefs are on the bye. You know, they are great off the bye. Yeah, they win games off the bye. But don't forget, the 49ers are counting on the bye too. They play on Thursday night. So they had extra rest themselves. So, and who's home? The Chiefs home, right? Because they won the Super Bowl.
Yep.
The Chiefs are home. So, but I'm going to say Brock Purdy's going to have the better game.
No. The 49ers at home. Sorry.
What? How? Yeah. And the Chiefs won the Super Bowl?
Because they won it on Fox. I don't know how the schedule makers probably wanted it on Fox. They said y'all got the Super Bowl. Was the Super Bowl on Fox? I think the Super Bowl was on Fox.
Super Bowl is on CBS. No, CBS is
That's AFC, but sometimes they do get the Super Bowl. I know one of these years Fox started getting it. I'm gonna look it up, Joe. Go ahead. But the 49ers are at home.
No, Fox was 2 years ago, I think. When Michael Irvin got fired.
You right. Because what's the name? Undisputed was still on TV.
Right. And they try to get Tom Brady because he has just signed his contract. They try to get him to shoot up and do this. Yep. But yeah. So I'm gonna go with Brock Purdy. I think Brock Purdy have a better game.
I agree.
Sorry, go ahead.
I agree. Brock Purdy probably has the better game. No, I agree with you that. I don't look, man. It's not playing with him. I agree with you about the Patrick Mahomes statement. He doesn't have to have the better game in order to win, because Mahomes showed you even in the Super Bowl, like, I could have an okay day and still win the game. I just got to make the right play at the right time, because that Chiefs defense, man, that defense, when I tell you this team reminds me so much, and Carl, I know you're going to get upset, but Teddy's going to love it. Them Patriots where it was a lot where they could rely on the defense to be like, look, we just need to stop, and I promise you I'll get us a touchdown or a field goal. That's just what this team is built off of. Because it's like, long as we got Mahomes back there, we have a shot to get something in the red zone, or at least just get to the red zone. Think about the last play in the Super Bowl. I mean, going back to that was the overtime to win it. Look how he drove down the field. What was they saying on the sideline? Remember what the 49ers were saying earlier when they was winning? They was like, oh, man, we about to do this. And then they looked up and was like, man, that's Mahomes, man. Like, I don't know. And he get down in the red zone. He called one play, ball game. So it's just something about this kid who's just like, man, I know when it's time to lock in. So I do agree that Purdy probably will have the better day statistically. But watching the game, I think Mahomes is going to look better because of the plays that he's going to make at the right time. 49ers have a better team. Everybody that seems to be playing the Chiefs always has the better team where they just show up at the right moment. Go back to that Thursday night when they playing the Ravens. If it wasn't for the toe tap, it's just certain things that just go the Chiefs' way. Somebody might say the refs, but hey. But yeah, it's just something about this team, man.
Yeah, and I do think with the lack of weapon. Now Kelsey have been getting turned up too. Kelsey have been playing better these last couple of games, but also I think with the lack of weapons the Chiefs has, it's having Mahomes like be more riskier is what I'm looking for, or be more reckless, I would say, with the ball. So they because he turned the ball over at a high rate. I mean, we talking about Jalen Hurts and his turnover streak. I mean, I gotta look at Mahomes stats because he probably got a streak going on himself. I feel like every game he throw an interception.
Yeah, he's been doing something we ain't seen so far. Look, every game this season he's thrown one interception. Yep, I got it up right here. He threw one in the Ravens game. Hold on, I got to zoom back out. He threw two in the Bengals game. He threw one in the Falcons, one against the Chargers, and one against the Saints. So yeah, every week he's been turning that ball over at a rapid rate, Joe.
He is, but the defense doing a good job of keeping them out of the end zone. So I mean, that's all you can ask for. And then they make plays at the right time. Like, and then the Chiefs, what they do, they get like at least one explosive play. Not for a touchdown, but I don't know. They get this like every
game. That momentum
like,
shifter.
Yeah, they get that explosive play. So like Juju had it last week. He had I think he had his longest reception since being a Steeler or for his career. Something like that.
That's why he probably out with the hamstring. He's like, man, I ain't had to run since last time when they was in Super Bowl, he got held on the route, so he ain't really had to run too hard. I'm just saying. Now he just like, now I gotta work. But to go back to what we were talking about earlier, the Super Bowl last year was on CBS.
CBS?
Yeah. CBS, Paramount Plus, all that.
It's gonna be on R2L one day.
Hey, I can't wait for that one. We might, I mean, the way the world is shifting, things are moving to YouTube. I mean, I'm just saying. I do a homie report from the Super Bowl.
Homie report.
They be up there talking, so he's at the 30. I'm like, look, man, they about to hike the ball. Big play might happen right here, y'all. Check this out, like Snoop do.